No.
Good evening, everyone. Madonna, a celebrated song artist, wears a red string bracelet. Lindsay Lohan also has been seen to wear a red string bracelet. Do you know that both of these celebrities are following the teachings of a mystical tradition? Mysticism, contrary to popular belief, is alive and well today. Mysticism has grown throughout history and had a major impact on the world's religions, especially Judaism, where it is known by the name of Kabbalah. Mysticism alive today has helped shape the traditions of Judaism. During the minutes that follow, I will show you how mysticism has grown and shaped Judaism, by explaining what mysticism is, by showing what Kabbalah is, and by showing examples of Kabbalah's effect on modern Judaism. Mysticism is a personal communication, insight, or awareness of or an attempt to gain so of a divine being, God, or through some form of direct experience. Mystics are not prophets. Prophets are people who spread a message from God. All prophets are mystics, but not all mystics are prophets. Sometimes their direct insight into divinity isn't even able to be communicated to a larger community in which they reside. Insofar as it can be communicated, it must be done in the terms of the religion and the culture that they grew up in. This can lead to a very large body of metaphor and literature, poetical language around the mystical tradition. Mystics typically see their divine experiences as a source for encouraging and changing the human condition. And this way, mysticism can be viewed as a body of esoteric knowledge focused on human transformation. According to Essentials of Kabbalah, Kabbalah has been in existence since at least the 1st century BCE. Similar to the Talmud, much of the textual works of Kabbalah take the form of commentaries on the Torah. This is how mystics insert their new meanings into the traditional meanings and standards of the religious community. Much of Kabbalistic literature is attributed to deceased great rabbis, gaining a greater authority and blending it into the tradition of Judaism. Or in other words, making it more palatable to the people who might be seeing it for the first time. Much of the Torah can actually be seen as mysticism. The stories of the Torah are overflowing with incidences of God speaking to people, to men and women, prophets spreading the direct word of God, or people witnessing divine visions. All of these are examples of mysticism. For example, when the Lord set down the pillar of fire to lead the people out of Egypt, essentially everyone in that group became a mystic because they had a direct experience of the divine. Kabbalah had a profound effect on Judaism in the 16th century. Palestine. To quote Mr. Gershom Scholem, an excellent Kabbalah scholar, it became a central historical and spiritual current in Judaism, for it supplied an answer to the questions of the meaning of the exile, a question which had taken new urgency with the expulsion of the Jews from Spain in 1492. Fired with messianic fervor in the 17th century, Kabbalism took on an explosive force in the great messianic movement centered around Sabbatai Zevi, which played a significant part in the formation of modern Judaism. Even today, Kabbalah appears again and again. The Kabbalah Center was initiated in recent years and has gathered a large following, including various celebrities such as Madonna. Hasidic Jews maintain lifestyles of Kabbalistic practice within a framework of Orthodox Judaism. Kabbalah has even appeared in the domain of Judaic feminism. This diagram here helps illustrate how the mysticism of Kabbalah and the standard practice of Judaism interact. From God, he has the direct transmission of the Torah. The Torah is moved down into Judaism. Judaism has the practitioners of the Judaic practitioners. A mystic, on the other hand, has a direct communication back and forth with God without the advent of a book. The mystic puts his own interpretations into the Torah, and between his direct insights and his new visions of the Torah, you get Kabbalah. Kabbalah has Kabbalistic practitioners who put their own interpretations into Judaism, some of which filters down to your general Judaic practitioner. Some Judaic practitioners, in turn, become Kabbalists, which bends a repeating cycle as they become Kabbalists in their attempt to become mystics. As you can see, mysticism not only existed in ancient times, but continues today. The traditions of modern Judaism received many ideas from Kabbalah in a form of mysticism. Mysticism is a direct experience of the divine. It takes the form of Kabbalah in Judaism, and modern Judaism has been shaped by mystical thought. With so much history behind it, along with the attraction of a personal communion with God, it's no surprise that mysticism and Kabbalah survive today and draw an ever-increasing number of adherents.